My name's Matt Sage. I am the head pharmacist for Advanced RX Pharmacy. What inspired me to become a pharmacist, I don't have a traditional story about my father and my grandfather and all those people were pharmacists. I went to school the whole time wanting to be a doctor. That was always my dream, to be a doctor. I went through, got a pre-med degree, took the MCAT, got into med school, and then right before med school I realized, after shadowing with some doctor friends of the family, that I don't like blood and I don't like to touch people. So I would have been the worst doctor ever. At the time I was working at HEB and I just randomly talked to the pharmacist there, ended up working in their pharmacy and loved it. It was a way for me to be able to help patients when I didn't actually have to deal with their blood or touch them very much. But now we give immunization, so I have to do that anyway. But that was how I got into the pharmacy profession. The part of pharmacy that I found most fulfilling is working directly with patients. In my previous job, I was a district manager for one of the big pharmacy chains, and I had 30, 40 pharmacies at any given time. So I didn't interact with patients really at all. And then I was able to come here and open this pharmacy and work with what is becoming a more underserved population. The patients that we see have chronic pain, they're dealing with cancer pain, any kind of pain. And those patients have a really hard time these days finding meds or finding pharmacies that can fill their prescriptions for them, or finding pharmacists that are willing to work with them to make sure that they get their medical needs met. So that's a unique situation here, that we're able to meet those needs for patients, and that's the thing I like most about what I do. Pharmacy in general, the things that I'm most interested in here, we are a compounding pharmacy at the Round Rock location and our Amarillo location. We have 3 pharmacies and 2 of them do compounding. That was something I'd never done before in pharmacy school. I was trained for it, so I knew how to do it, but the last time I had compounded a prescription was 20 years ago when I graduated from pharmacy school. So being able to do that here has been something I'm pretty passionate about. So compounding is the ability for us to make unique medications for a specific patient that you can't get otherwise. You can't get it commercially. So we're able to kind of tailor solutions to patients' needs. It might be, finding a less expensive option when the medication that they currently have, their insurance won't pay for it and it costs $1 million. We are able to find them something less expensive. It could be as simple as, like the most simple version of this is, flavoring a kid's medication to make it so that you can get your child to take their antibiotics. But we do a lot of compounding here, and it's really probably the thing I find most interesting in the day-to-day that we're doing, just because there's so much variety in it. We can do so many different things and solve so many problems for our healthcare providers and for our patients. When I'm outside of work, I'm typically working in the yard. My son has a little bit of a lawn mowing business that I'm his free labor for, so I'm out there mowing lawns most weekends, doing a lot of landscaping type stuff with him. I also am a kind of avid bowler. I love to bowl. I'm in a league. My son's actually in the league with me, so every Sunday night you'll catch me bowling somewhere. So those are the 2 things I do most often: spending time with the family, working in the yard, and apparently bowling all the time. So at Advanced Pain Care, the pain stops here.